Okay. Hey man, before we get into everything, man, rate that beat real quick, man. Let me know how I done. Let me know how I done on that beat. But what's good, family? Yo. How y'all feeling? It's your boy Eminence, aka Ambrose Gibby, y'all host of Eminence Empire Podcast. Man, I am so excited. I am super excited to be here, man. To be here. I know we've been trying to start a podcast for the longest, but man, 2023. We starting, man. We going ahead and knocking out those things that we really want to accomplish. So this is going to be the first episode of Eminence Empire Podcast. So I just can't even get it out, man. I'm so enthused right now, and I'm just grateful for y'all to just be tuning in as well. Because we really gonna be getting it in. We gonna be getting in with some sauce, some information, some good games, some information, some conversations, some deep talks, man. We gonna be getting it in. I'm telling you. All right, so really, this is gonna be an introduction video, an introduction podcast. Nothing too crazy, not gonna be too long, but I just want to kind of like show y'all who I am and tell y'all about just a little bit about me, just a little bit, because y'all gonna understand who I am and my personality throughout the podcast episodes, and things like that. So I'm not gonna give y'all too much, but I'm gonna show y'all who I am as well. All right, but first off, like I said, it's going to be an introduction, a little bit about myself. Man, my name is Ambrose Gabriel, a.k.a. Eminence. And I'm going to tell y'all why I chose and created the name Eminence as well. That's going to be in a later podcast. All right, stay tuned for that. It's going to be real saucy. But yeah, my name is Ambrose Gabriel, a.k.a. Eminence. I am 22 years old. I just made 22 in December. And I'm at LSU right now. I'm a college student, currently studying and interdisciplinary studies. I have 3 minors in entrepreneurship, leadership development, and sociology. It's definitely in depth, but that's the major that I picked because I was from mechanical engineering to music to entrepreneurship to all of these different things. But I really found something that I can gravitate towards to and just learn the skill set of, and I really like it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really learning a lot from LSU as well. So that's one thing about me. I'm also a content creator. I'm a podcaster. I'm a music producer. I'm an investor trader, day trader, and I teach people how to build their business and build their personal empires. All right. And I also have an organization at LSU called Empire. All right, called Empire, where we ambitious, like-minded, also different-minded individuals come together and to form a winning circle of individuals that just want to win, all right, in different aspects of entrepreneurship. It could be clothing lines, it could be podcasts, it could be YouTube, it could be financial literacy. It could be anything that you really want to do while you're in college, or even if you're not in college, right? Even if you're not in college, we still have open arms for everybody. But that's an organization that I have at LSU, and it's really impactful because we're gonna be talking about a lot of things. All right, you're gonna be kind of like seeing the conversation that are gonna be having with some college students and things like that. So it's gonna be a real fun ride on this podcast. So family, I stay tuned. That's all I have to say. Just stay tuned. But that's just a little bit about me, a little bit about personality. I'm someone that's very laid back. I'm very charismatic. I'm very genuine. I'm very pure. And I'm all about empowerment. If it's a 50-second conversation, a 50-second podcast, an hour podcast, a 5-year relationship, it does not matter. If I can impact you in some type of way, my job is complete. My job is done, all right? And so that's a little bit about me, family. And kind of like on this introduction podcast, I also want to share why I started this podcast. All right, I want to share why because I believe that your why will help you. Why? WHY. Your why will help you. Okay, it will help you through the tough times, through the time that you really don't want to do anything, or you don't want to, pursue that goal that you may have had. Right. So your why. I believe that that's the best question you can ask yourself is why. All right. And sometimes we don't really know why things happen, but if you understand why you're doing something, then the how and all those other things is going to kind of like fall in line. So why I did this podcast is I believe that I have something to share. I've been, really big on personal development, and I've been pouring into myself, and I know that I have a lot of knowledge and wisdom and information and game to just to share. All right, just to share with other individuals that may need it. All right, because what's the success if my brothers or my sisters can't share that same success with me. All right, so that's one of the reasons that I really did it. Also, a quick story though, like one thing, what really made me make the decision to be like, okay, I am starting a podcast in 2023. That's one of the, I'm kind of like show y'all a story. So there's been multiple signs and confirmations that, okay, I want to start a podcast. I want to start a podcast, and that was something that was always on my bucket list and something that I always wanted to do, but I never really got a chance to do it, and I really never put forth the effort to do it. And so there was a time where I was talking to one of my brothers, and he asked me a question, like a controversial question. He was like, forgot the question, but it was on the lines of, why don't people, when people, I really forgot the question, family. If it come to me, it come to me. But I gave him an answer that was very, very, very logical, but it was also a perspective that he never really heard before. And it made sense to him to where he said, okay, bro, you have to start a podcast. And I said, bro, you right, man. I might have to do that because I've been getting so many signals that I should start one, and I want to start one, and I'm getting the confirmations to start one. I might as well just go ahead and do it. All right, I might as well just go ahead and do it. And that's what really made the decision to, made me make the decision to actually start. All right. And I just want to kind of like say this, man, like, if you continue to get these signs, or if people continue to say, you're good at something, I say do it. I say just do it. Like, this is something that you've been wanting to do. Like, something that I've been wanting to do is start a clothing brand, but that's something in the works, and it's going to be big as well. This is one of the things too. So family, if you want to do something and you've been having that itch that itch to really do something, go ahead and just do it. And he said, man, take healthy risks. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. Because if I take healthy risks, what can really go wrong if I'm taking a healthy risk, right? And let's just say, I believe the podcast will do well. I believe that. But let's just say, okay, this is not something that's really for me, or I don't really like it, then okay, that's something that I tried and I know that I don't like it. So if I would have never took that leap of faith to actually do it, I wouldn't have known. So you always just take that leap of faith and just do it, and just see how far it could go, because you don't know. That one thing that you probably been contemplating on could be the thing that really propel you and your family's life. All right, so just take that leap of faith, family. Just take that leap of faith. So what will we be talking about? What will we be talking about? Honestly, it's not really going to be a niche or a niche, whatever you want to kind of call it. It's going to be kind of like pertaining to anybody that gravitate towards it, honestly. Because we're going to be talking about a lot of things, not just one specific area, not just business, not just this, not just that. It's not going to be a niche, right? Or a niche, whatever you want to kind of like call it. This is going to be pertaining to a target market persona. Right, it's different from a target market, because we're not going to be talking about just one specific thing. Because me personally, I'm not just going to be tied into one thing. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I like to have my hands in everything. So just talking about one thing is not really my style. All right, so mainly, it's pertaining to someone that just want to seek the knowledge, or just want to hear, or just want to, you're going to see. All right, you're going to see. Like, if you gravitate towards my podcast, then it's for a reason. It's for a reason. It's not really just one specific thing. All right, but these are some of the things we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about spiritual things. All right, we're not going to be tying into one religion, none of that. Right, we're just going to be talking about God. Right, I have to have God, walking by faith, and living by faith, not by sight. You see that I had that on. Shout out to See Jesus, that company, real dope. And so spirituality, mindset, and personal development. So if it's not about mindset, if we can't talk about mindset, I believe that 99% of what we do is mindset, honestly. and 1% is skill. So I honestly think, mindset portion and personal development portion is going to be heavy, heavy, heavy. We're also going to have deep conversation as well. Deep conversations. And we could get deep. So honestly, we could get very, very, very deep. Also uncomfortable conversations. So conversations that not too many people want to have, but we need to have. As a community, we need to have those. All right. Also about financial literacy. I am someone that takes financial literacy very, very big, especially coming from the community I came from, and just coming from that, right? Just understanding the importance of financial literacy. We're gonna be definitely diving deep into financial literacy as well. Also, business ventures, and building your empires of different business ventures. So exploring those different realms of entrepreneurship. That's one of the things we're going to be talking about: businesses, entrepreneurship, and things like that. Also, we're going to have fun, family. We're going to have fun. So we're going to have a lot of guest speakers. I believe if we're not having fun with it, then you're going to be bored. Honestly, you're just going to be hearing me talking. Nah, we're going to have some fun. We're going to have those fun conversations as well. And plus, I'm in college. I'm in college. I'm not really in college right now at the moment. I'm actually back home. But right now, I'm in college. So, the conversation could honestly be interesting. All right. So stay. Definitely stay in tune with that. All right. So, that's another thing, family. Like, we're going to have some fun, like I said. But this was just really an introduction video or podcast. The first episode one of Eminence Empire podcast. So it wasn't gonna be too long, but I promise you we're gonna get in depth with some of these conversations in these podcast episodes as well. So I appreciate every single person for tuning in and things like that. So I appreciate y'all. Continue to stay tuned. Continue to lock in with me because I love to network with other people and help other people grow in different areas of their lives as well. So if you ever need my help or ever need to just reach out or talk about anything, feel free. All right, feel free. So my Instagram is I am Ambrose Gabriel. I am Ambrose Gabriel. All right, and the same thing is for my TikTok as well. I don't really have Twitter. I don't really have Snapchat. None of that. I'm really on this. So also my YouTube is the same thing. I am Ambrose Gabriel. So 9 times out of 10, this video is gonna be on my YouTube channel. So like, subscribe, comment, all those good things. And I'm gonna see y'all soon. Peace, family.